44 Farms was founded in 1909 by Sherwood and Josie McLaren, great-grandparents of Bob McLaren. When the opportunity arose for Bob to run 44 Farms, he jumped at the chance, brought together a superb team of cattlemen and production managers, and set course to become one of the nation's best sources of Angus cattle. Since the beginning, Bob McLaren and the team at 44 Farms have maintained their vision of being a fully integrated, across-the-board source for the best in Angus genetics. As important and as detailed as the cattle operation is, 44 Farms is just as focused on the people side of the business and truly makes this their expertise as well. Through the years, 44 Farms has steadily built a very high-quality, Angus-strong program on the principles of relevant genetics. Hello and welcome to The American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. Today we're bringing you a forward-thinking operation that is fully integrated from farm to table. 44 Farms is no stranger to The American Rancher, and their story is one that will be sure to catch your attention. At 44 Farms, their values and pioneer spirit is what makes them so successful in the pasture and on the plate. We'll hear from people around the ranch as to why their genetics continue to work, as well as take a look at what's being served at several restaurants. We've got a great show for you. It will be delicious. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The greatest thing about business is relationships and building a family, a team. And that includes not only those that work directly at 44 Farms, but that team is so much bigger and that family is so much bigger because it includes our customers and those men and women that are out there working so hard to provide a great product for the ultimate consumer. We believe that together we can do great things. I'd like to personally invite you to join us on Saturday, February 27th at 11:30 for our spring bull sale at 44 Farms.
Tune in to The American Rancher here on RFD TV. Each week, we bring you the stories from the people and places that make ranching an American lifestyle. It's both the heritage and enterprise of livestock production across our nation each week from the people that do it. Check RFD TV, the magazine, for times and listings in your area, and visit our website, theamericanrancher.com. Thanks again to all of you for watching The American Rancher.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, cows, breadstock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. As we have followed the outstanding Angus seed stock source, 44 Farms, throughout the beef production cycle, we have witnessed an exceptional operation that has vertically integrated itself from the ranch to the feedlot and on through the harvest stage to the beef that's being served to many happy consumers. And the 44 brand continues to grow, both in the pasture and in the meat case.
There are three words that really describe our program at 44 Farms. And those words are people, quality, and thankfulness. In terms of people, we are entirely focused on people. By that, I mean our customers. They are the most important part of our business. And it is our devotion and our commitment to have a connecting relationship with our customers, whereby they feel part of the 44 family, and we work together as teammates to improve the quality of the end product for the ultimate consumer. And when we have that ultimate consumer in mind, all of us along the chain can be successful. So people is where it all begins. Second is quality, and by that I refer to the quality of the 44 Farms genetics program. It has to be the finest, and that is our goal every day, to improve the quality of our genetics in every single genetic profile that you might look at. And so that is why we're so proud of the number of animals in this sale that rank in the top 1% and the top 5% of the Angus breed. So that is the second most important issue. And third, and certainly not last, is thankfulness. I am so thankful for the teammates we have here at 44 Farms and what they mean to our program, but more importantly, they're just fine people. And I welcome all of our customers to come visit us, to get to know every single one of them, and I think you'll agree that these are folks that you want to be on the same team with. And lastly, I am thankful that God has blessed us at 44 Farms with these great teammates, great customers, and a wonderful program to build around. So I'm very thankful for that.
At 44 Farms, genetics is the key to our program, and a balance of those genetics is what we're looking for. Through Zoetis I-50K, through ultrasound, through our performance data that we collect, we're able to offer our customers, we think, as much credible information as any operation in the country. Service is a key part of our business, and offering this data and information to our customers, we feel, is very important as part of our service to our customers. Quality and service are two things that we work on every day, improving our genetics and then improving how we serve our customers that purchase these genetics.
Zoetis is really big on partnerships and relationships and partnering with industry folks. And we found a partner at 44 Farms that believes the same thing, that partnering is the way to further the beef industry and to take both sides and really make more than each one of them separately. 44 Farms has been a great partner, and we strive very hard to be a great partner to 44 Farms. 44 Farms bull sales February 27th, and all of those bulls have been I-50K tested. I-50K is a low density panel that from Zoetis, working with our partners at the American Angus Association, Angus Genetics Inc., that add more accuracy to the EPDs and increase the confidence and the reliability that when a producer buys those bulls, that they will in fact go home and produce as they are advertised to produce. 44 Farms has really taken hold of this technology, and the main reason that they do that is not for their own benefit, but for the benefit of their customers. You'll not find an organization anywhere that I'm aware of that is more customer focused, more customer driven. They wake up every morning thinking about their customers first and foremost. And so I think it would behoove everybody to be there on February 27th to take a look at their bull offering, and knowing that you're buying bulls with the most information you can possibly get on any set of young bulls.
I'd like to welcome everyone to 44 Farms on February 27th. This will be our annual spring bull sale. We're also selling our Fab 5 females again this year. We'll be selling 450 bulls. We've got 53 Discovery Sons we're selling this year. This will be the largest offering of Discovery Sons to date. Discovery has surfaced as one of the most popular bulls across the country, and he's doing a fantastic job for us at 44, blending the genetics that we're looking for, performance, carcass, and calving ease, all into one package.
These cows are what you call big country cattle. They're used to being in big open spaces, and when you put them in smaller pastures, you can have a little problem with their disposition. So what we had to do was take some of the wildness off of them, get some better disposition, and also take some of the ear off. With the 44 farm bulls, that's what we were able to do. We gained some disposition and also took the ear off. We used Keith Cagle through Rosebud Feeders, who we bought the bulls through, and Keith does a few things with the bulls that we really like. He goes in and he calms the bulls down even more and turns around and produces almost a personality to them. When you go to get these bulls up, you just pressure and release, and they'll pretty well go to the corral when you need to take them there. These cows are already long and deep, so another thing we wanted to try to do with our bulls and our offspring is to maintain that length and that depth, and we were able to do that with the 44 farm bulls. Matter of fact, in some cows that didn't have the length and depth, we added some length and depth to their offspring also. A lot of cattlemen go to these production sales and they buy these bulls, and they're what I call kind of fat and soft. And what happens when you turn them out in the pasture, they melt like snowballs. But with these 44 farm bulls, we've not had that problem. I think there's two things that contribute toward that. It's not just the genetics of 44 farm bulls, but it's the way the Keith Cagle conditions these cattle, his feed ration that he uses. We turn these bulls out, we expect them to go to work, and they do that, and they don't melt like snowballs. Probably one of the best things we like about these bulls is the fact that we're getting 50 to 75 more pounds of weight out of these cattle. And as cattlemen know, that's $2 plus a pound. That's worth a lot of money to us. There are a lot of bulls out there to buy, but when we take a look at what we need, 44 farm bulls come in and do exactly what we want them to do. We get a disposition that we like length, we get depth, and we maintain what the market wants right now.
One of the reasons I would recommend 44 Farms bulls is I bought a group of heifers out of Texas, and replacement heifers, and when they got of age, ready to breed, I put 44 Farms bulls with them, low birth weight bull, and when I went to sell them, I kept a few of them myself and sold some, and then the local market, they did very well and topped the market, and really surprised me what they bring. But I advertised that they were bred to 44 Farms bulls, and I think that really was a selling point of the heifers. And the ones also that I kept myself, I had zero problem out of calving them. They were sleep easy bulls. I didn't have to worry about the calving the heifers out, anything like that. And the calves, I was very impressed with the way they grew off and everything. Everything about them, from the replacement animals that you get out of them to your bull calves that you sell at the sale barn, everything about them, their growing off is just outstanding, the way the 44 Farms genetics is, and everything about 44 Farms, I would recommend them.
Right now, as you can see, we're right here in a pasture where we keep our 44 Farms bulls. Sure have been a good relationship with Doug Slattery, 44 Farms. They bought our calves this year, and the calves weighed around 600 pounds, and they really were a good set of calves. We keep all the heifers, and just the Angus bull has just been a superior breed for us. We've been in business since 1883, and we bought this ranch. My dad bought this ranch in 1952. I might say that 44 Farms has added a tremendous asset to our ranch. You can go anywhere up north, and you can go anywhere east and west, and you won't find as good of bulls as these 44 Farm bulls. I buy bulls from 44 Farms because of the conformation and the leg they've got under them, and the height and the size of these bulls. They've just done us a tremendous job. These cows they're good milkers, and they just raise an awful good calf, and we're real pleased with the calf crops that we get off of these cows.
Customer service is our #1 priority at 44 Farms, and that starts with relationships. We have built so many wonderful relationships across the beef industry, whether it's in the food service sector, the feedlot sector, the genetics sector. We have many great relationships, and we really look forward to continuing to strengthen those relationships and offer our customers more service all the time.
44 Farms is built on a foundation that they have coined relevant genetics. Stockmen are finding cattle at 44 that deliver at all points of the beef production cycle. The team at 44 Farms values their product as well as their customers. They believe in the business as well as making sure they have the best customer service available. When we return, we'll take a look at the food that's on your plate. You're watching The American Rancher. Stay with us.
The wait is over. Superior Livestock is now offering an online store where you can buy everything Superior. From ball caps, vests, jackets, gloves, and more, Superior's online store has what you're looking for. Plenty to choose from for men and women, whether you're shopping for yourself or in need of that perfect gift. Go online today at superiorlivestock.com and click on our online store. You'll be glad you did.
At 44 Farms, we believe work starts at sunup and doesn't stop until sundown. We believe in order to live off the land, you have to love and respect it. We believe that cattle aren't just raised, they're nurtured. And we believe when you do things right, with honesty and integrity, well, things like quality and consistency happen naturally. 44 Farm Steaks, responsibly raised all-natural beef.
Superior Livestock Auction is the nation's leader in marketing load lots of cattle. Whether you need to buy or sell, calves or feeders, pairs or replacement females, we've got options for all your marketing needs. Be sure to clear your calendar for these upcoming auctions.
It's the new cattle drive for the modern day. Market your livestock the Superior way.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. 44 Farms stands by their motto and believes that quality is bred into everything they do. From pasture to plate, 44 Farms is paving the way in the cattle business. They are committed to quality, integrity, and service. 44 Farms sired cattle perform in the pasture, in the feed yard, and at harvest. 44 Farms continues to raise their own feed to support the cattle operation and feeds out cattle in the Texas Panhandle. Steadily, the branded beef program has grown to where 44 Steaks is purchasing cattle from customers that use 44 Farms genetics, as well as raising beef cattle to help support supply demands.
44 Farms came to us and asked about feeding some cattle for them into the 44 Steaks program. And so we were already in the business. It worked out well. Since then, we've transitioned our customer base, or a lot of our customer base, into using 44 genetics to feed their cattle in our program. And so the 44 Steaks program, Angus-based genetics, fit what our producers were using already. So it wasn't hard to talk them into using 44 Farms genetics on their cow herd. One customer we have that's bought over 20 bulls, and I just visited with him this week, and he said all 20 bulls are still here on the ranch, and said, I don't know if I've ever remember a time where I've bought that many bulls, young bulls, and at the end of the breeding season, they're all still here.
We want the bulls to be able to do a little bit of everything. We want them to calve easily, have small birth weights, grow well, but the main thing too is they have to be able to perform on the rail in the feedlot, and that helps us with our 44 Steaks program provide offspring and the genetics to be able to produce prime and choice beef for that operation as well.
Innovation and creativity are critical. So the objectives of the 44 Farms buyback program are giving cattlemen in the industry a platform to work together with 44 Farms to achieve great things. Superior representative and auctioneer Trent Stewart recognizes the value in the 44 Farms cattle and program and sees the success firsthand for many customers.
They truly have one of the most extensive ET programs in the nation. So in terms of genetics, they may be paralleled but by very few. They have a great working relationship with a lot of producers, not only seed stock producers, but commercial cattlemen and women alike. And it has to be healthy. For business to prosper, every link in the chain needs to be healthy, needs to be profitable. And for 44 Farms to invest in their people's product, or the people that they work with, it's a true testament to how much conviction that they have for the quality of their product and the performance, not only in terms of growth, but fertility and being acclimated to these ranches and creating a cow herd that's going to be good to producers for years to come.
44 Farms is privileged to serve customers throughout the United States and the world. They have a strong presence in several restaurants throughout Texas. The outstanding chef, John Tizar, at Knife Restaurant in Dallas, Texas, has built his menu around the flavorful 44 Farms beef.
I'm John Tizar. I'm the chef of Knife and Spoon here in Dallas. The thing I knew about 44 Farms is that it had integrity to it, because they told me that you could only buy certain amounts because they only slaughtered that much every week. So with learning that process, it just validated what I felt as a chef, that sourcing was everything, and we just happened to find really the best source. What I've done is we've gone out and we've found the amazing sources. We've brought modern techniques such as the sous vide and the marinating and the dry aging and all this other stuff, and we've made it, contemporary. However, the sourcing is what has led us to the end result. And you can see it here at Knife when we're packed every night, the consumers buying into it. I mean, they can get a steak anywhere in this town. And at 100 days of dry aging, the 44 Farms steak by far, universally, for Aaron Franklin, Daniel Vaughn, Josh Ozersky, chefs in this town, they all agree that that's probably one of the best steaks they've ever had in their entire life. And we're not manufacturing this. I mean, you have to come here and try it. If you don't like it, we won't charge you for it. But you want to create a restaurant, you want to come up with a concept, but if you don't find the right product, let alone the right people, you can't keep the consistency in that restaurant. And I think that's an issue with a lot of steakhouses.
The sky's the limit for the 44 Steaks program. Good beef is in demand. People will pay a premium for good beef. We feel we're raising some of the best there is. And the food service industry, the restaurants and the chefs are proving that as they're at this time knocking our doors down for more product, and we're trying to keep up.
Make plans this February 27th to join 44 Farms at the ranch outside Cameron, Texas for the spring sale. This is an outstanding offering consisting of 450 Angus bulls and the Fab 5 females bred to deliver desirable market results for today's rancher. Bob McLaren, Doug Slattery, and the entire 44 Farm staff invite you to join cattlemen from across the country and be with them for a great auction and time of fellowship. If you want to learn more about the sale or get a buyer's number, call Superior Livestock at 800-422-2117 or visit them online at superiorlivestock.com. To learn more about 44 Farms and their offering, visit them at 44farms.com. That's all the time we have today. To find out more about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or look us up on Facebook. For the entire American Rancher team, thank you for joining us. I'm Pam Minnick, and I'll see you next time.
Tune in to the rural way of life on The American Rancher. Go with us as we visit the people and places and follow the stories that make ranching an American lifestyle. It's both the heritage and enterprise of livestock production across our nation each week from the people that do it. Check RFD TV, the magazine, for times and listings in your area, and visit our website, theamericanrancher.com.